one question that is emerging in everybody's mind is the perception that the promoters want to decrease their shareholding in telecom business, which is very challenging, and increase their overall stake in the financial services business, which is looking at a lot of growth prospects.
So that is absolutely not correct over here. If you look at it, both in terms of the financial services business, it was effectively 100% under AB Nuvo. The promoters had 58% in that. Now the financial services business after this transaction will be held directly and indirectly by the shareholders of the combined company. Promoters would have 39% in that. So there's actually a decrease in economic interest if you look at it from that perspective.
You have also personally, Raj, been an advisor to many businesses. Now this as a company is also a package of many cyclical businesses, and that also leads to a lot of risks and volatility when it comes to the shareholders.
So I think we are just somewhat contradicting ourselves, because we talk about cyclicality. Diversification is a well-recognized way of reducing cyclicality. I think this structure, what it does, more importantly, I think the focus is on combining businesses which generate free cash flow with businesses which generate growth, and that's a strategy that the group has followed for a while, and it's a strategy which has been very, very successful, as borne out by the stock price performance.
All right, and has there been any discussion on either a change in the structuring or sweetening of the offer to make it more palatable for the shareholders?
I mean,
especially after the stock reaction.
To which shareholders is the question. So I think this is a structure which is fair to all shareholders. At the end of the day, the promoters, as far as their holding in Grasim is concerned, are being treated exactly the same as all the Grasim shareholders. As far as their holding in Nuvo is concerned, are being treated exactly the same way as the Nuvo shareholders. And I think it does represent an attempt to strike a good balance between the two.
And how confident are you, Raj, at this point, being the financial advisor to this large transaction, because it has to get the majority of the minority shareholders' vote and approval? So at this point, how confident are you that this particular structure in this form will go through?
I mean, I don't like predicting the future, but I do think it's a structure which makes sense, and as people understand it, they will recognize its merits.
But also, are you going to put in enough efforts, because there are so many questions raised, and the stock reactions are also reflective of many of them, before this goes to vote, about any corporate governance issue that is in the minds of the minority shareholders regarding this structure?
Yeah, I'm sure that our clients will communicate to their shareholders and would be very happy to address any concerns that they have. And I can assure you that this is a group which has time and again followed the best principles of corporate governance, and that's just what has been done in this case as well.
All right. Thanks, Raj Balakrishnan, for patiently taking all our questions and for trying to clarify most of them as well. So all the best for this particular deal, and we'll keep an eye out for that voting process and also the stock prices of all the entities involved in this mega transaction. With that, it's a wrap on this edition of Big Deal. Thanks so much for tuning in.